Oh my god.
Oh, A1. For me, if you're going to play Doonbeg, go a whole day, get all the bells and whistles that go with it, take your time. It's not on the golf course to be rushing around, trying to keep a score. You're out there to enjoy every part of it.
Before we even went on this trip, Doonbeg was one of my favourite golf courses in the country. From the second you drive on site, everything is manicured, everyone is so friendly, like the hospitality and the service that you get there is honestly second to none. And that's a very enjoyable and a very relaxing way to go into a round of golf.
Doonbeg has grown and improved year on year into I think it's a really great golf course now. The resort itself, under Brian Shaw's management and the people involved there, they're all great people. And the presentation and the agronomics around the golf course now they're really spectacular at the very top end.
So Doonbeg is on the west coast. Obviously we're about 30 minutes south of Lahinch and about 40 minutes due west of Ennis.
It's an overarching feeling that you get around here. It's the people, you know, once you walk in the door around here, you're greeted, you're welcomed. Everybody is so friendly, hospitable.
So Doonbeg is, I guess, kind of unique in a way on the west coast in that it has a championship links course with a 5-star resort attached. But the village is also a very, very important part of the Doonbeg experience. We encourage people when they're staying here to utilise the village and utilise the bars and restaurants in the village.
Michael, we've just pulled up to Doonbeg. First thoughts?
You know you're in just a 5-star huge resort and massive big golf course. Like, we had a little look and there's a coffee dock. Pro shop is unbelievable, and even the Caddy Masters is sitting just in there, and it's been here 500 years.
We saw a few of the holes as we were driving in. Different to the castle course?
Yes, it's going to be different. It is. I think it's going to be bigger, it's going to be longer, it's going to be beastier. I think, and the sea comes in all along the side, so I think that there's going to be tee shots that I'm already worried about. And I think yeah, listen, it's going to be a really cool experience.
Got some very dramatic dunes and some incredibly dramatic green sites situated in natural amphitheatres of dunes. We've got some great tees right along the ocean's edge, you know, so proximity to the ocean for some of our green sites and some of our tee sites. You can feel the power and the energy of the ocean as the waves are breaking right beside you, literally, as you're ready to tee off. Doonbeg is 21 years old this year. It opened up back in 2002, and it was originally built by a company called KDP, Kiwa Development Partners, who are based in Kiwa Island in South Carolina. And then got involved with Doonbeg, and in association with Greg Norman built this place that opened 21 years ago. So Mr. Trump bought this golf course in 2014 and engaged the services of Dr. Martin Hawtrey to do a little redesign of the golf course. The original routing is still the same, but Dr. Hawtrey has made some tweaks and changes to all holes in some shape or form. Some quite dramatic changes, some very, very subtle changes.
So we are going to be joined now for our round at Trump Doonbeg by Paul and Barry from Fore Right Boys. Lads, how you doing?
Good there yourself.
Johnny, yeah?
Yeah, good. So thank you very much for inviting us down here, by the way. We're going to play a little bit of a match. So the two of you against the two of us.
Yeah.
What's the format? What are you playing off, firstly?
So,
Paul, you're assistant pro here.
yeah. So, are you gonna give me scratch?
I'll give you a scratch just because we're good friends. And Barry?
I'll be playing off a 12.
You're off 12. Okay. So Michael and I are playing a game called Par Pints throughout this entire season as well.
Yeah.
So we're finishing out everything, unfortunately. For our game, we'll give you guys gimmies and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. But the premise for the game is, for every par, gross par that we make, we earn a pint tonight. For every double, bogey, or worse we make, we lose a pint.
Yeah. Okay.
So currently, we have 6 pints in the kitty for tonight.
Okay.
Like, that's a decent cushion, but we could very easily
Lose it
here today.
Yeah, yeah.
So any last words or any pieces of advice for the game?
Just enjoy it, really.
Just enjoy it.
It's a great day. Weather's good today, not like it has been the last couple of days.
The weather's turned positive for us.
Yeah, so course is in great nick too, so let's go out and enjoy ourselves, really.
think the tee shot on one is a spectacular tee shot. The par 5 opener is great.
A lot of people think our first hole would be, they would rate as the best opening hole in Ireland. Amazing par 5 from a tee box in very, very close proximity to the clubhouse, to an amphitheatre, a natural amphitheatre green site 550 yards away from you.
You have this unbelievable opening tee shot right in front of the clubhouse. There's dunes that feel like 3-4 stories high, corridor all the way down to a green that is encapsulated by, when you get down there, it feels like the dunes are going to fall on top of you.
Well done. Down to 5.
Down to 5 rounds. Okay. This is the first hole. It's never good to par birdie the first hole.
Okay.
In any circumstance. Tiger never did it, so it's smack.
So we played a match against Barry and Paul from the Fore Right Boys, and we got off to a flyer.
We were
dovetailing. Got off to a flyer.
Dovetailing so well.
Through 9 holes, we were 3 up, which was just like, we were rattling off. Like it didn't get on camera. Someone was getting a bunker lesson.
What a bunker lesson.
Didn't really help you after that. Like,
I wasn't in any more bunkers.
You weren't in any more bunkers. I made an unbelievable birdie, which brought us to then 3 up. I think that was on actually 7. But then they ended up getting, we got to 5 up at one point.
Made a birdie, unbelievable birdie. Yeah. And Mick was just getting a bunker lesson. Like we got one job here.
I know that lesson was really good, because then when I literally did exactly what he told me
to. It was useless. You're out of the hole.
It was going to happen again.
Out of the hole.
I'm going to be in bunkers again.
Six really stands out as just a brilliant hole. The tee box juts out, built onto a dune, juts out. You're hitting over a massive crater into a narrow enough fairway with two bunkers on the left, bunker on the right. You're hitting like a 5 iron or a low iron into that fairway, and then it all kind of just chokes up into that green.
Mick, does this come out of our budget for the pints?
No, we're not buying them.
Yeah, like this
they're on.
This is on the golf course.
They're on Doonbeg.
It's slightly different.
Like blown away. Each hole is just phenomenal. The dunes are like, they're so high. You feel like you're literally on the course on your own every time you go into a different hole.
A couple of free beers for the boys.
Yeah, like it's the lads came around in a cart of beers, a couple of crisp chocolate bar. We're now at the halfway house getting a ham and cheese toasty. It's golf as it should be played, in my opinion. Our pints rounds, it's up and down.
What do we got? 3 now?
We're 3. So we've had some birds and some pars that knocks up, but then again, when you go offline into that rough is, forget US Open rough. That's it's up to your waist at times.
Our 14th is probably what many people would see as our signature hole. Beautiful par 3, shortest hole at the golf course, only plays about 120 yards. From an elevated tee to a beautiful green site with the lodge and the beach in the background.
Like, it's long and you need to have everything off the tee. You have to put right. Like, you have to be able to hit driver, 3-wood, as you said, 3-4 irons, but it's a very fun golf course.
Yeah.
Like every hole, you're like, oh, this is fun. I'm looking forward to hitting this. And there wasn't a part in it where you're like, this is a little bit flat. This is just an out and in. If you're in a group in a 4-ball, it's exactly what you want. Watching your playing partners trying to hit these shots.
Yeah.
No matter what level of ability of a golfer you are, you're going to go out and enjoy Trump Doonbeg. Not like maybe some other links courses that no matter what, it will grind you down. But of course, you'll be rewarded for good shots, you'll be punished for bad shots.
Can't believe we've let them back into this. 1 up, 1 to play.
18's a brilliant hole. 18 is a fantastic hole.
That tee shot is so difficult.
You've got about 200 yards carry. Don't get that, lost golf ball. You got beach all the way down the right hand side. 388 from here. So wind off the right, hurting at the same time. It's the toughest tee shot you'll hit if it's blown into the wind.
And just the one thing you can't do is blow your drive right. Paul hit an unbelievable drive. Barry hit a brilliant drive as well. You stepped up your 3-wood, again, nuked it. Then I stepped up on 18T and I just made a tired, stupid swing and just blew it out to the right into the beach. And I was like, that's the game.
Started off then, I think we lost, was it the first 3 holes in a row? And it was looking like this was going to be good night Irene after 12 or 13 holes. But luckily, started playing a little bit decent for a while.
In typical Clare fashion, you just keep plugging away and try and keep the pressure on.
We came from 5 down at one point to have it on 18.
Doonbeg is an unbelievable golf course. The elephant in the room is probably the ownership, and some people have a problem with that. And I think that's a completely separate conversation, to be honest with you,
I agree.
To the actual golf course itself. Every single person we spoke to, or even just engaged with or encountered,
So friendly.
was so friendly and lovely. Like they're really, really nice people, and you get a sense very, very quickly about how important this hotel and this golf course is.
And how proud they are of their course and how proud they are of the hotel, and that this comes across quite obvious. So I think the quality of that golf course is it's phenomenal.
Yeah,
It's easily one of the best golf courses I've ever played. Everything you're looking for, if you're into those meticulous and well-groomed golf courses, from the changing rooms, from the pro shop, from the 7th, it's definitely, it ticks every box in that scenario.
for sure.
For me. We've got no points.
We have no points.
We started with 5.
We started Doonbeg with 6 points.
We started Doonbeg with 6 points. We were okay-ish, up and down, up and down, up and down. And then the back 9, the
We kind of
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 killed us. So yeah, points blackcurrant.
That's it.
But listen, we have tomorrow.
That's
We've
it.
we've got Shannon. We've got the Fore Right Boys again to take on, to
Round
literally
2.
put our foot in the throat, end it, rack up a couple more, good few points. We go again.
All right. Shannon tomorrow.
I personally love Shannon Golf Club, and it's always been a very strong, really good, I think it's an underrated, whatever that means, underrated golf course.
Shannon's a great course, totally different course than today. Tree-lined parkland, the play is a little bit different because of the estuary, so you'll have wind to deal with. How much? We'll have to find out.
This is hilarious. It happened the last time on the tee box and it's just nuts. And lads. It happened on the last tee box, and Johnny and I were literally like, what the hell was going on? Lads didn't even look up. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, the planes will just fly over.